superhero. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength, now I'm the only one.
Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between Hyderabad and Mumbai. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary...
Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. They've gone up here. Chahar over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That would be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. No. Terrible shot. Thick edge. Over Hyderabad, 9 for nothing.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a confident appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Good running. They should come back for two. Bowling fielders look really confident.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Chahar from the Shivyal Yadav end. Edged it. Finds the fielder with that shot. Chahar with a huge appeal. Good shot, a beauty.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Textbook stuff.
Massive outside edge. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Onto that early, that could be four.
Just perfection. Magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Big edge. That's the over. Hyderabad, 20 for 1. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Kishan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 5 runs added there. Hyderabad 25 for 1.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Couldn't get it through the field. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Chance to run 2. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 8 runs added there. Hyderabad 33 for 1. Bolt from the VVS Laxman end. Straight to the fielder. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Shot, should be runs here. Misses everything. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
Not the best power play they've had. Nothing too outrageous or risky. They can look to work the gaps now, though. Let's see what happens.
Going with spin now.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Ten runs added in that over. Hyderabad 49 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Bumrah over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't. Afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Nine runs added there. Hyderabad are 58 for 1. Santner into the attack now from the Shivyal Yadav end. Sharma back on now. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout. Just couldn't get the job done and reach those 3 figures.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's a confident appeal. Swept away but finds the fielder. Glanced away nicely but finds short fine leg. Two runs coming from that over. Hyderabad 60 for 2. Bumrah from the VVS Laxman end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Manohar watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Hyderabad are 71 for 2. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Santner coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. End of the over, 9 off it. Hyderabad are 97 for 2.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Chahar, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. One to get for 50.
Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Big edge. 8 runs added in that over. Hyderabad 105 for 3. Santner from the Shivyal Yadav end. Straight to the fielder. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Perfectly timed. Couldn't get it through the field. Santner getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The bowler looks really confident. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Over Hyderabad, 119 for 5. Bumrah coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Pandya with a huge appeal. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. They've gone up here. Chance to run two. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Santner from the Shivyal Yadav end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Straight to the fielder at long off. And the batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Bolt coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. This is a massive total. Really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Whacks it straight down the ground. 4 runs, thank you very much.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep and some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And out. Superb bowling.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Unad Kat, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. Misses everything. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. How will the bowler respond?
No, terrible shot. Yada, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be four. End of the over. 7 off it. Mumbai 16 for 1.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Charming from the Shivyal Yadav end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
But the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the fielder with that shot. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yada drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Needs a dot ball.
Great commitment. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Mumbai, 31 for 1.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bold, stunning delivery.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Straight to the fielder. What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Unadkat with a great delivery there. 5 runs added in the over. Mumbai, 36 for 2.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. Cummins from the Shivyal Yadav end. Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep and some serious work to cut it off. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Mumbai are 57 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Out. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. To play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Patel finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. A direct hit and this could be gone. Hyderabad with a massive shout. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Patel from the VVS Laxman end. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice solid defensive shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over, 3 off it. Mumbai are 85 for 3. Sharmi has been going really well here. Comes back on from the VVS Laxman end. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, that was a poor ball. You really can't bowl like that. Got what it deserved.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Lovely shot for 6. So close to the half century. Really looking settled now.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Chance to run 2. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Zampa from the Shivyal Yadav end. Nicely played. Runs 1.
One to get for 50.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Yada looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though.
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case.
On 49. A quick single, maybe? A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
End of the over, 5 off it. Mumbai are 107 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Unad Cut, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Perfectly timed. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Needs a direct hit.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Dug that out well. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Brilliant diving stop. charming over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Misses everything. Nice shot. Runs possible. 6 runs added in the over. Mumbai 126 for 3. Zampa back into the attack. Nicely played. Runs 1. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Mumbai, 137 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Going with pace now. They'll get at least 1 here. Square cut, finds point, no run. No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield. Over Mumbai for 140 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. Oh, now then, that's on in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Just 2 to win.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides. And it's a shame there had to be a loser.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.
Like you